Coming up on This Week in Plymouth, the Campus Community Council holds its spring meeting, the Recreation Department announces a new event, and the New Hampshire Department of Education wants to hear your opinion. All that and more on This Week in Plymouth. Hello and welcome to This Week in Plymouth, a show where we recap the events from around the town to keep you, the community, informed. I'm your host, Dan Salzer. It was a quiet week for the town of Plymouth, with only two meetings, being the Conservation Commission and the Campus Community Council meeting. At the Campus Community Council meeting this past Wednesday, the 22nd, in the Town Hall meeting room, it was a calm meeting, opening with the Director of Community Impact and Student Life, Jess Dutille, who gave some updates on some of the upcoming events happening at PSU this spring.
First off, we are kicking off Spring Fling with our roller rink event, which is going to be Saturday, April 1st. And that is going to be inside the courtroom. So we are actually going to be roller skating in the hub, which I wasn't sold on at first, especially because we have an ice rink, and I thought, wouldn't it be great just to go down to the ice arena? But students were really adamant that they want to roller skate. So we will be kicking off our Spring Fling ticket claiming process at the roller skating event. We are also, as mentioned, we launched a Roots project this past fall. We're doing a lot around social norming and messaging. So over the next month, we will be really engaging students in thinking about what it means to be a positive community member and a good neighbor, and being kind to each other, and taking care of our bodies and our community and the environment in terms of littering. So we're investing a lot of energy and efforts into that. We are going to host a Battle of the Bands event on Saturday, April 15th from 7 to 9. That is going to be in front of the Hub, our Hartman Union building on Alumni Green, and that is for student bands. So we're going to have some local celebrity judges, and we are going to select a student band to open at Spring Fling concert that evening. So I put that there. There might be some live music that you can enjoy throughout the community, but it will be an early night. It is going to end at 9 p.m. Our Spring Fling concert itself is Saturday, April 29th. That starts at it starts at 8:30 p.m. and that goes until 1 a.m., which is well past my typical bedtime. But we will be fully staffed. I will be there. I will be up way past my bedtime. We will have our UPD there. We will have presence from the UNH UPD, and we will also have a security team there as well. And then Senior Week, which is on the bottom of the second page of the handout, starts May 1st, and we're going to have, as you can see, plenty of opportunities for our seniors to engage with the community and in the community one last time. So we are going to have Pints with Plymouth. It's going to be faculty members, staff members, students down at Panther Pub. We're going to go on a trip to the Red Sox game. We have a special movie night, and we're going to partner with local restaurants to provide one last taste of Plymouth for our seniors. So more to come, because our team is actively planning that week, but it should be a really wonderful opportunity for our seniors to celebrate their achievements and to have plenty of time to connect with all those throughout the community that meant a lot on their journeys with us. So we're excited about that. Commencement is Friday, graduate commencement for our grad students, Friday, May 12th at 6 p.m. For undergraduate students, commencement is May 13th at 10 a.m. So Friday and then Saturday, and then both ceremonies will be at Allwell.
Following the updates from PSU, Town Manager Scott Whedon also gave some updates regarding his ongoing communications with PSU.
Since November, I've been meeting with the university, most recently meeting with Marlin the third Monday of every month to really start to open up the dialogue and strengthen the partnership that we have with them. Moving forward, I'll be meeting with Jess and John on the third Monday of the month So if you have concerns, comments, anything you want me to bring up in those meetings, please don't hesitate to reach out, because it really needs to be open and honest communications, and I want it to be as transparent as possible. Some of the things that we've accomplished around Christmas time, we were able to use the parking lots across the street here for parking for downtown businesses during the Christmas season. We have been doing some training with the university, the police department, both Plymouth PD and Plymouth State University Police Department, as well in conjunction with the fire department. It's been doing some training using Belknap Hall. The other exciting news that's coming up is we'll be entering into a cluster project with the university, and people may say, what does that mean? What that means is really the town of Plymouth has foregone their economic development in the past few years. So we'll be working with the university, and Jess will be my contact initially in developing a committee that will represent the town, but also the university professors and students that will take part in this project. And I don't know if many of you saw the project that they did with the Berlin Gorham Water Sewer Department, but that team went up there and they put together a program with regards to the lagoons in Berlin and Gorham, which we're having a tremendous amount of problems with. They came up with 3 viable solutions, and all of them were accepted by Department of Environmental Services. That presentation was actually done here on campus, and I've got to say, watching what those students put together and knowing that DES accepted those projects and they finally found one solution that they're moving forward with, just speaks words about the cluster project and how it benefited Berlin and Gorham. And then at the legislative breakfast that they held back a month ago, maybe, those students that participated in that project, as well as the professors, spoke about it, and it was just absolutely amazing to see what they brought to Berlin and Gorham. And we can only hope that the team that's assembled from the university and the team that's assembled from the town will work closely together to come up with some economic development plan, whether it's a spin-off of the master plan that we have and being more directed to the village commercial downtown area to address not only economic development but also parking. So we're excited to kick that off. Monday night I'll be taking some names to the board that people have expressed an interest to be on that committee, and we will get that kicked off next week with an email to Jess and moving that forward. So some exciting times, and I think our communications are stronger than what they've been in the past. I will miss Marlon because we had some great conversations and dialogue with regards to how to move things forward. So, but I do look forward to working continuously with Tracy, but as well with Jess and John. So thank you.
And now for this weekend's weather with the PSU Meteorology Department.
Now for your weekend outlook, looking at our radar coverage here for this weekend, we're going to be seeing this large system coming in from the west just at lunchtime tomorrow on Saturday. It's going to be bringing some snow into the northern parts of New York, and it's also going to be bringing some more snow into Vermont, New Hampshire, and the Maine area. But as we go into our early Sunday morning, we see here just past midnight at around 1 a.m. it's going to be turning into a lot of mixed precipitation. We can see all of Vermont is covered in pink. The central portions of New Hampshire is covered in pink. So when you wake up in the morning, there might be some icy conditions on the road, so do be cautious of that if you need to step outside and take a little drive. And then going into our Sunday afternoon, around 1:30 p.m., this is where our system is going to start dissipating and moving past us. Where here in New Hampshire, it's just going to be some rain now, while the majority of Maine are still going to be seeing some snow, rain down by the coast, and a nice little line of mixed precipitation as that system then moves out. And then to quickly sum up our weekend outlook, Saturday is going to be bringing in a lot of that snow and mixed precipitation in the early afternoon, and it's going to be going all the way into our Sunday morning and continue to blow through into our Sunday afternoon with some rain and mixed precipitation. And then finally on Monday, it's going to be nice and cloudy though, but temperatures in the mid-40s, which will be nice to see as we go into our spring season.
It's now time for this week's announcements. We here at Pemmy Baker TV are pleased to announce that we'll be hosting an open house next Saturday, April 1st, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. here in our studios at the Pease Public Library at 1 Russell Street in Plymouth, New Hampshire. The public and nonprofit organizations are welcome to tour our facility and learn how shows are created and get live demonstrations on how to run a camera and learn what it takes to run a television station. The Recreation Department also announced a T-ball program for kids. The program is split into 2 separate age groups, ages 3 and ages 4 through 6. Be sure to check out the website or the Recreation Department Facebook page for full details on the event. If you have any questions, please send them to the email address on your screen. PRHS announced the 19th annual Bobcat Classic Golf Tournament, which is currently scheduled for May 7th at the Owl's Nest Resort in Thornton. Be sure to go to the PRHS website for full details for the event and where to sign up. The New Hampshire Department of Education has released a survey in order to get feedback around learning modules, school climate, family and community engagements, and other topics. The survey is open to families with children in schools, school faculty, and residents within that community. A link to the survey can be found on the PRHS website and will be open until April 28th. Plymouth State University will be hosting a Relay for Life on Saturday, April 2nd in association with the American Cancer Society. For more information and to sign up for the event, visit www.relayforlife.org/Plymouth State. Taking a look at the meeting schedule for next week, the Select Board will be meeting for the first time since town elections on Monday, March 27th. During the meeting, the board will be voting for new officers for the next year. PERLAC is scheduled to meet on Tuesday the 28th, and the Water and Sewer Commissioners will be hosting a meeting on Wednesday, March 29th at their office on Old North Main Street. That will end this week's episode. For our executive producer, Jonathan Picard, I'm Dan Salzer. If you have anything you'd like to be put on the show or have an idea of a show for your own, contact us at the information on your screen. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you right here next time on This Week in Plymouth.